Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to What's the Deal, and today we're going to be talking about your eternal reward, and oh boy is the name of this weapon pretty fitting considering if you can use it well, as it can be rewarding when you use it right, and if you use it wrong you can get yourself an eternal fucking ass whooping. And I say use it right because this weapon can be a handicap if you do not submit to its very niche playstyle, which is not to be seen or heard. It's a true stealth weapon, so I would not recommend it to new spies, but to each their own. This weapon is a silent killer, which means that your backstabs don't make much sound, and it doesn't get reported to your enemy's kill feed. Also, if you have a kill streak and you reach the milestone on this thing, it will show the banner to everyone, so I would not recommend putting a kill streak on this. Most of the time as spy, you'll find yourself picking off single targets away from the group, or heading back to get rid of engineers, but with this knife, it makes it to where you are within the enemy team. You know, shoulder to shoulder, ass to ass with the enemy team. The key to using this weapon efficiently is, what do most doctors have that most TF2 players don't have? Patience. The key to using this weapon efficiently is patience, meaning that a missing stab or uncloaking at the wrong time can lead to an undesirable spawn time. Also, it requires a lot of learning, such as your surroundings and the enemy team. You must understand these two things to work it efficiently. Just think, that sniper disguise that you got really isn't fucking fitting for the front line.
They come from another world, spawned in the light years of space, unleashed to take over the bodies and souls of the people of our planet, bringing a new dimension in terror to the giant super scope screen.
It's whatever intelligence or instinct it is that can govern the forming of human flesh and blood out of thin air is it's fantastically powerful, beyond any comprehension.
The Your Eternal Reward can be counted very easily by the two C's, which is communication and coordination. If the enemy team has these, it can shut you down very easily. The Your Eternal Reward is a really good pub knife because the teams on casual aren't usually very coordinated. However, all it takes is a person whose identity you just stole to say spy, insert class here, and boom, you're fucked. And you may ask, why not drop disguise? Well, the point is that you earn that disguise, hence the reward. But you never know when they will say this in their team chat, making you a sitting duck in a pond full of dudes with fucking rocket launchers and grenades. Coordination is something that is a flow of a team, how well they work with each other, how well they work off of each other, to understand how they move and to act better, to blend in, to get a kill and continue to do so, until you are the only one on the front line. Most of the time while in the process of a chain stab, since it is a silent killer, it will make no noise, meaning unless the enemy saw you, no one will ever know. So work your way from the back to the front, getting picks one at a time, moving up. It also makes it to where your playstyle is based on picks rather than sapping, but that's for later in the video. Due to the sacrifice of your disguise menu, it makes it to where you have to rely on your cloak. The two watches I would recommend is the Cloak and Dagger, which is my personal first choice and the one that complements it really well. The stock watch, which is if you're a little more familiar with the weapon, it makes it to where it can be a little more aggressive and constantly be on the move to disorientate enemies and find good opportunities to slip in. You are going to rely on your cloak even when you pick up your disguise because you can't choose. This is why I'd recommend the Latron because it is a great utility weapon for your cloak, but it has a damage potential of a wet noodle that can shoot bullets. Also, the problem with this knife is that it encourages to go after your counters a little less. What I mean is that if you see a nest with an engineer, is something a spy can get rid of quite easily, but with the Your Eternal Reward, if you don't have a disguise, you cannot stab. But if you do, and you do land a backstab on the engineer, the sentry will not shoot you while you're mid-disguising. Of course you want to kill heavies, but with the Your Eternal Reward, I find myself getting rid of the disguise more than keeping it due to its slow speed. Snipers. I will backstab a sniper with the Your Eternal Reward, but it's not really great. It doesn't fool them due to snipers usually holding back by themselves. All in all, would I recommend this weapon? Yes, but to new spies, no. If you're new to spy, do not use it. You would be better off using pure stock